reverse one-arm chi rolls. So forwards, and now flip, reverse. Try to get over to the side of it. Well, I have a limited control over the rotational direction of these as compared to forwards chi rolls. Let's go to the other side. There we go. All the way over. Okay. How am I doing that? Super simple. First, learn your forwards chi rolls, then get good. You can practice this balance by just switching the arm. Place at the pit of the elbow with the other arm. And you want to practice keeping a nice slow speed. Not too fast, or when you go to do it, you're going to kind of have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Flip your arm, pivot on the arm, there we go, pivot, goodness. Pivot very quickly and it starts to look a little chaotic and not really controlled. The other tip I have, or the second step is, if you're paying attention, on a forwards chi roll, forwards one arm, it stays totally on your forearms, right? Doesn't land anywhere on the bicep. So your reverse should be the same. If you're doing a reverse chi roll, you do not want to let it come all the way up and then go to grab. Because most of the time, if the dragon staff is here, how am I gonna get my elbow around without just popping it up and then recatching? That's just sloppy. So you have to pivot earlier than you physically need to. When I'm going, this is when I need to pivot on my elbow to regrab, so that it'll keep rolling on my forearm. If I wait until I'm here, then I'm hoping to get lucky that the center will line up with my arm, but some of the time it won't. Unless you can really squeeze your elbow, that's going to start to hurt. Third and final piece of advice is to give up the hope of always keeping the center supported throughout the motion, because it's just so hard. I've practiced these a lot, I still can't. Even on forwards, I can't really get that perfect. The real goal is to just bias both sides of the center equally. What do I mean by that? If I'm doing reverse chi rolls, you can see right now I'm biasing on this side the most when I go to pivot on my elbow. And that's causing me to rotate around in a circle. What I need to be doing is, after I pick it up, coming further over on the side so that the bias is leveled out. And of course, you don't want huge gaps from the center. You should just fix that. But if you're always pivoting and landing a little bit like this, then when you push out on the hand, you want to come over a little bit extra to balance it out. When you're doing that, maybe I just suck. Maybe that's why I can't do anything. There we go. You can bring it back to the place you want. As for controlling which way you end up going in a circle, you just want to hold on the side that you want to go towards. So I want to rotate to the right, so I'm going to bias the right side a little more. Oh, I want to go to the left, so I'm going to bias the left. Oh, I should have mirrored that for you. Who cares? That's kind of technical. Pro tip, just don't do these for that long. Use these as a nice transition. Boom, okay, now I'm gonna do maybe one flip, two, and pop. Just don't mash these, because one, you'll get stale, and two, you'll start to turn in a circle. So yeah, that's all my advice for reverse chi rolls. Good luck learning them. They are really hard.